It's great to have the whole team here.
Yes, a little bit of, I feel like a...
No headphones? Without? Or what do you think? Just without?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So everyone's going to have to be quiet.
Good guys.
Okay, you guys good to go?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So just make sure you always look at the camera, and then I'm going to read through your intro. This is a pretty long intro, so I do not have it all memorized.
Approximate's fine.
Yeah, just get the general gist and we're good.
I was reading through, I was like, oh man, this is a long intro. But we'll get it. So when I'm looking like this, does it look like I'm looking down?
No,
you look straight. You look straight.
Okay. I'll actually just like read this off of here. I normally don't read off here, but we'll go. Okay. So I'm just going to start, and then we'll go straight into things, and then we'll go straight into that first question, which is the advice about going online and looking at that. Okay?
Okay.
Hi, I'm Liz Cortez from Business Trends TV, and today I am joined by Dr. Emil Shen from Park Avenue, Lasek. Hi, Dr. Shen.
Hi, thanks for having me, Liz.
Thank you for being on our segment today. So Dr. Shen was one of the first eye surgeons in the New York tri-state area to get LASIK himself. So this was back in 1999, and this was in the dark ages of laser vision correction. And Dr. Shen is firmly, oh man, kidding.
It was
a long intro.
Just a slight note on pronunciation. It should be chin, as in...
Chin.
Yeah. Like,
It's just like your chin, and then LASEK is like
echo.
echo.
So LASEK as opposed to LASIK. Just we gotta kind of...
So LASIK is like icky, and LASEK is like echo.
Okay, got it. So, but when I'm saying LASIK for
I had
first
LASIK
person,
myself. Yeah.
that's
I had
correct.
LASIK.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's confusing because I had LASIK, but now I'm doing LASEK. That's what the intro is trying to explain.
Yes, and I had LASIK as well, but this is cool about LASIK. I'm excited to hear more about that later on the intro or in the interview.
What was yours?
When was mine? That was back in 2005.
And what was your initial prescription?
Oh man, mine was bad. I had a bad astigmatism. 1.25.
Okay, you're pretty good now, right?
Yes, everything is great. I was almost not able to get LASIK back then.
You're at the threshold. Yeah.
You can read the intro.
Sorry, I'm just reviewing the intro again.
Hey, if she can read this intro, then she's got good vision.
I have like a whole, everyone's back here. I'm at our office today.
Yeah,
So
yeah, no pressure. There's like 10 people
here.
watching her do this.
Oh, these hot lights on me. Okay, so let me go over the second part. Mark, you should read this intro. Just kidding.
I can if you want.
I like his accent too, man.
Yeah.
Catchy. It helps them with the girls.
Yeah.
Isn't it true though? It is.
Okay, so let's start this over again. Okay, I think I'm good to go. Hi, I am Liz Cortez from Business Trends TV, and today I am joined by Dr. Emil Shen from Park Avenue, Lasek. Hi, Doctor.
Hi, how's it going?
Doing great. Thank you so much for being on our segment today. So Dr. Shen was one of the first eye surgeons in the New York tri-state area to get LASIK himself. This was back in 1999 during the dark ages of laser vision correction. So Dr. Shen, he is a firm believer that you must practice what you preach.
Yeah, so I was the first doctor in all of New York, New Jersey, Connecticut to get LASIK actually.
That is excellent, and I'm glad that we are doing this interview segment today. So I know that you have some amazing other Yeah, I cannot read this entire intro. This is really, really long.
No,
You're making me nervous over there.
don't try to get the intro. What I was trying to say to Mark is, forget the words, just
the points.
just the content.
So the things we want to get is first doctor in tri-state area for Lasik, suffered some of the general complications associated with it, practice what he preaches. He thinks any eye surgeon should, if they're lasering people, they should be willing to have the procedure themselves. Say how he actually helped develop Lasek under George Waring.
No.
Don't worry about
I told you school not there because
Yeah.
no one knows the
that. Yeah. So yeah, just he helped develop Lasek and the treatment he's currently exclusively doing at Harvard, and then he's refined that process over the last decade to make it painless and 10 times safer than LASIK.
You know, you can make it conversational, Liz. Like, you know, he had LASIK done himself, like myself. He has a little bit of dry eyes. I have a tiny bit. I'm still happy with the procedure. I'm interested to knowing what's new out there in laser vision correction myself, and now we're going to do the interview like that, you know.
Yeah,
That sounds great.
I think that can be done. I think that can be done in the interview. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, that sounds great.
You can reveal that in the interview itself. You know.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think what I would like to do is after I do the first intro about that you got LASIK and you believe it, practice what you preach, then I'll move into that you've helped develop LASIK under the
No, it's just LASIK, like echo.
Lasek.
Just like echo. Like the word echo. LASIK. Like LASIKO.
Lasek.
LASIK.
Lasek.
LASIK.
I'm not saying it right.
LASIK.
LASIK.
He's saying it right. Just say it like
LASIK. LASIK.
yeah,
they're perfect.
Lasek. Like that?
Yes. You got it.
I'm used to getting this done the first shot, man. Okay, so I'm gonna move over. So after that, then I'm gonna go into dialoguing around LASIK, and then we'll talk about Harvard and go into that. So I'll actually have you talk about that. Is that great?
You can break it up a little. So.
Okay, yeah, let's break it up. Okay, let's go again. Shot number 3.
Okay, you're doing great.
Okay. Hi, I am Liz Cortez with Business Trends TV, and today I am joined by Dr. Emil Shin from Park Avenue LASIK. Hi, Dr. Shin.
Nice meeting you.
Great. Thank you so much for being on our segment today. So Dr. Shin was one of the first eye surgeons in the New York tri-state area to get LASIK himself. So this was back in 1999 during the dark ages of laser vision correction. And Dr. Shin is a firm believer that you've got to practice what you preach. Isn't that right, Dr. Shin?
Yeah, our center is known for having everybody here having lasers. So from the secretaries to the staff, the other doctors who work with me and myself, we all have laser vision correction ourselves.
That is excellent, and I know that you have been a part of some cutting-edge technology and helping Dr. Waring develop LASIK, correct?
Yeah, when I was at Harvard, it was invented, and I've refined it over the last 10 or 15 years. So now it's a safer procedure and also more comfortable than the PRK it replaced.
That is great. I know that you are also on cutting edge of fixing night glare and halos that some people experience during procedures.
Well, intrinsic to the LASIK procedure, you have a little bit of night glare and halos. It's because when you cut the flap and you put it back, the flap never fully heals. You have an interface. That causes some glare at night. I had the problem with night glare and dry eyes, so I switched to LASIK about 10 years ago. And since I switched, my patients really aren't having those problems anymore.
Well, that is excellent. I had LASIK as well, and it is exciting about this new procedure, and I'm excited to learn more about that. Now, I know that lots of the viewers that are watching this video right now are going online. They are looking for someone to do their vision correction. So what advice would you give to them when they are searching online and they are choosing the best person to do their procedure?
A lot of patients look for board certified. That's kind of a minimum thing. Most people are board certified. They really should see if the person did a fellowship in cornea and refractive surgery. Very few people have done a fellowship, and I would say most of the doctors doing laser vision correction never spent the 1 to 2 years just specializing in laser vision correction. I would say they have to have experience. It's not the easiest procedure in the world to get perfect. When I started out, getting people to 20/20, that's pretty easy. Now I'm getting more than half of my patients actually better than 20/20, which is amazing. I think it takes maybe 1,000 cases under your belt, so the patient really shouldn't be hesitant to ask the doctor how many LASIK or LASEK cases he's done. If they're uncomfortable, they can always ask the staff that question.
That's excellent. Now, when choosing someone to work with, what is your advice around their quality of service and how it is around the office? What advice would you give to them?
What's your question again specifically, Liz?
So when someone is choosing, they find a great doctor that has, has been to the fellowship or they've got a great experience, a great staff. What is the number one piece of quality of service that you think is most important when choosing a LASEK or LASIK vision correction center?
Well, I would go to a center that only does laser vision correction. There are many doctors who do, let's say, 90% of their work is cataract surgery, 10% is laser vision correction. You might as well go to some person that's all they do, because by definition they'll have more experience, they'll have more attention to detail, and the pitfalls that can rarely happen. I would make sure that they offer a wide variety of procedures so they give the patient some choice. I would also say that it's very important that the doctor sees the patients before and afterwards. There's some centers like the chains. You don't meet the doctor until the day of your surgery, which is a little odd, and is not probably something you would be comfortable with if you were having something else done, like, let's say, a nose job. So the patient shouldn't think it's just a laser doing the work and it's an automated procedure. The surgeon's very, very important. Just like any surgical procedure, they have to meet and get along with the doctor beforehand.
Oh, that is great, Dr. Shin. Meet the doctor beforehand and make sure that you're able to get a hold of them and meet them for a consult, so that you can trust and know who you're working with. So I would love to know what type of experience would someone coming to Park Avenue LASIK have working with you and your staff?
Well, we have the largest LASIK center in the country, so many doctors are doing LASIK. We're the only center that exclusively does non-cutting. That's actually why we have the only operating room that's all glass. So every procedure on the sidewalk, people can watch me do the procedure. It's really just because when I was doing LASIK, 1 in 1,000 you have a bad complication with cutting the flap. Once I switched to 100% non-cutting, we got rid of the flap thing, then there are no complications. So it's a very open environment. We don't separate the post-ops and the pre-ops. We do encourage them to talk. We even buddy people up. In other words, if you come in with, let's say, a lot of astigmatism and you're concerned, we'll buddy you up with a previous patient that we lasered with high astigmatism. They could talk one-to-one without us. And I think the patients appreciate that, and they trust it, because clearly that other patient has no financial interest to convince them to get lasered.
Wow, that is great. That's definitely going above the fold and pairing them up with someone that has had the same procedure and has similar circumstances before they got the procedure done. So that's excellent. So I know that you have something very special for people who come and see you and give you a call. So why don't you tell us more about that?
Well, for the special with the business TV, if they come in and they mention where they came through, we have a package that's high definition. And by that package, we can laser the prescription 25 times more accurately than glasses or contacts. So before, let's say, your glasses or contacts, your prescription's like -2 or maybe -225. There's no prescription in between. The laser can go 226, 227, 228. So with the high definition technology, I can put 25 different prescriptions on each eye, accurate to the 100. It's much more accurate than glasses or contacts. So with this HD option, we're getting more than half the patients better than 20/20. So if they come in and they mention how they came in, they can get this $1,000 upgrade for only $500. We also have something called Platinum, where the recovery is quicker. Same thing, usually it's $1,000 option. As long as they mention they came in through this business TV, then they can get it for $500.
Wow, that is excellent. We'll have all those details right below this video. So right here on my screen, you can see there's the phone number to give them a call, take advantage of that, and then also a website, Park Avenue LASIK, right there, and then you just click the link below to get in contact with Dr. Shin and his team. So I just want to thank you so much, Dr. Shin, for doing this interview segment. I had a lot of fun. I learned a lot. I know that the viewers that are watching this definitely learned a lot too, and especially the difference between LASIK and Lasek. And so thank you so much for being on our segment today.
You're welcome. Thanks a lot for having me, Liz.
Great. We did it.
Yeah, that was relatively painless. So, yeah.
It was not non-invasive. We didn't do any cutting.
You just did a colonoscopy.
This whole group watching me. Man, there we go. Oh, there's the coughing.
Good
job, guys. Thank you.
So what we just need to do real quick is just the person who we are filming the testimonial in the room as well. Nearby?
I don't. He's not going to be here on time, I think. Just let me check if he is.
Yeah, so what I just need to do real quickly is get a just a little testimonial from you, Dr. Shin, about your experience. I know we didn't work very much together. It was more with Mark, but just real quick, the 4 points just to cover for, I call the 4W testimonial is who are you, where are we talking to you from, and then what benefits did you receive? And then the final, why would you recommend us to someone else? And so this is just going to go up on our website and then up on our YouTube channel. So you can start whenever you're ready. I'm just going to push mute on myself.
Okay.
So this is Business Trends TV. You can say, I know I worked mostly with Mark, but you did work with me a little bit throughout this process.
And just tell me the first thing is who I am, right?
Who, where are you? What benefits did you receive? So far, I taught, well, we learned how to use Google Hangouts, got the lighting all right. I did that mostly with Mark, but he got you all set up for you. Then we talked about how to use this video online, leveraging it online to build you up for more exposure and bring on more leads. We talked about reputation, marketing, and management, and then how to use Google Hangouts, and the last one is why would you recommend us? So this is not very painful. We didn't do any cutting on it.
Okay, so for the benefits you want Google Hangout, leverage leads, and reputation, right? Okay.
Yes, any of those would be great.
And then the fourth is the recommendation of you, right?
Yes.
So
it was friendly. It was easy process, easy for you. I was more nervous to do that long intro.
Well, like it wasn't as hard as being on like CNN Live, so that.
Correct. I'm not there yet. Almost. I was kidding.
The first thing I'll say something like, "Hi, this is Dr. Chen. I'm at Park Avenue LASEK. It's the #1 LASIK center in Manhattan. I'm very happy working with Business Trends TV. They showed us 3 very important benefits to my business. Number 1, they showed us how to use Google Hangout, which is very good. Yeah.
Yes, that's perfect.
Very good. They spoke with my marketing director, and he's going to leverage that into both leads and reputation management. And in terms of the process, I would say that they're very, very friendly and easy and supportive to work with, something like that.
That would be perfect. Thank you so much for doing that. So I'm just going to put myself on mute, and then you can start whenever you'd like, and we are rolling.
Yeah, I'll probably need 1 or 2 takes, but that's okay. So, hi, this is Dr. She's distracted. Hi, this is Dr. Chen from Park Avenue LASEK. It's a pleasure to be with you. I just wanted to say a little thing about Business Trends TV. They did show us how to use Google Hangout, and I think it's going to be very useful. They showed my marketing director how to leverage that in terms of both patient leads and also reputation management. And in terms of the process, they were very, very friendly, accommodating, very, very precise, and I'm very impressed with them. I think any other business owner is going to be very happy with their experience with Business Trends TV.
Perfect. That's
Okay.
great. Excellent.
Thank you.
Jesus, how many people do you have there?
We got all these. I know there's a lot. There's about how many people here?
Just 5.
5. Some left. Some came back.
Yeah, great.
We're downtown in San Diego, so we have like some people out here outside on the street.
We're inviting people.
We're like, what's going on? But great. So I know, are you going to be able to stay on for our training, or do you have to get to another procedure now? Mark, am I going to just do the training with you?
We can do a little, then I can take over.
Yeah, we can do a little.
Okay. Excellent. Great. Well, thank you, Dr. Shin, and man, hopefully I tried my best to pronounce your name right and my Lasek.
Maybe at the end of training, the other guy will come in, and then we can do a little clip with him.
Yes, that would be greeit.
He's going to be here, I think, at 6, so maybe if your training goes 15 minutes, it'll work out.
Yes, that would be perfect. So he'll jump in, and then we'll just teach him the 4 Ws as well. And Mark, if he already knows what he wants to say, we'll get that filmed as well.
Okay, so I'll leave, and then Mark can talk about the training.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. Thank you so much. Great to meet you.
Good job.
Where's the training on your computer?
What's up? How's it going?
Hey there.
Good. All right, hold on. I'm just getting the training ready up.
You ready to do your interview, Mark?
Yeah,
How
I
to
guess.
find a really great LASIK consultant
Yeah.
or marketing. How to find a really great marketing firm.
Had to find a really great. I'm actually.
We have to start a new hangout to do that, but to get the word optimization going on.
Yeah.
We will have to. Yeah, that'd be good. I mean, we actually did keyword optimize it with your business name. So we're gonna do our best to get that thing ranked at least for your business name. I mean, obviously that's the goal.
Yeah, that was really good, man. Sorry, somebody close this door.
Okay. Okay, so we've got here's.
Great.
Okay. Oh, do you want to?
Can I share my screen first? Cool. And so was your web SEO guy gonna make it? Or just you today?
No, it's just me.
Okay, cool. So we're sharing my screen right now, and just let me know when you can see it.
I can see it.
A question. Okay, perfect. Okay. So my first question for you is, if you're taking a look at these 3 services online, they're all virtually identical, which one would you buy?
I can't see the link anymore.
Yeah, let's see. Can I have my headphones? You guys are loud.
Oh, what?
I'm just going to put in my headphones. Did you want to hear me?
Yeah, it'd be close.
Oh, there was kind of like talking a lot over there.
Oh, okay.
I can't see that questions anymore.
Yeah, so of course you go for the last one because that one has 5 stars and then 6 5-star reviews. So this is exactly what patients are doing right now. They're going online. They are looking for the best laser vision correction center in the area. They're looking for LASIK. They're typing that in, and when they go online, I mean, what are they seeing? Do you know what they're seeing when they type in Park Avenue LASIK? Mark?
Yeah.
Do you know what it says?
What?
Well, I know I'm asking if you've checked it out lately.
I mean, I do.
I'll go there live, right? Let's go and see. Park.
So you're seeing her screen.
You can still see my screen,
no,
right?
We're showing here. Let me just show.
Oh,
I'll do
full screen. There we go.
Okay. Okay, you can see that.
Yeah.
Great. So when someone types in Park Avenue LASIK like this is what they're seeing. So it's great. Look at this. They're seeing average 4.5 star rating, 58 Google reviews. They're seeing over here information. They are seeing here's Yelp, 25 reviews, 3.5 star rating. Let's see. Oh man, we need to knock this guy off.
No, we need
to knock both those people off, Rebuff Report and.
I know we've been working on that for the last while. Are we going out live on this right now?
We are, but there's no viewers watching this right now.
This is
I can see.
We can make it.
It's unlisted.
Yeah.
So this isn't going to go up anywhere. I can speak freely.
Yeah.
Yes,
No, you can
yes,
speak freely.
yes.
Correct.
Okay, yeah, I mean we've had legal issues with that. We've actually had we have a notarized affidavit saying it was untrue and false, but they're just not taking it down. So there's some legal issues, so I can't really comment on it too much at the moment. But yeah, we want that down.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so this is, I mean, this is what people are seeing when they go online here. Now, what are they doing when someone types in Lasek? And then what city? Or I guess we do.
NYC.
Oh, oops. Help if I spell it right. There we go. There we go. Excellent. Of course, because he's focused on this area. So this is what's showing up here. Let's see if we type in, does he also rank for Lasek as well? Check it out. Because people have to be educated in the difference of what these are.
Yeah, we're actually upping our pay-per-click spend on Lasek at the moment.
Yeah, so the Google Plus. So Google, let me just add a few things here. So you can see here we've got obviously this Manhattan LASIK Center right here that on the maps. So just like you were the only one on the maps, which is really surprising.
Lasik with the E.
Right. So Lasik, this guy's the one who's showing up on the maps here, and yeah. I don't know why there's there's not any other doctors like.
Even if we did a map and bid on the keyword Lasik or whatever, and had a map, we'd automatically get bounced to like number 2 purely because of the map, would we? Or we get bounced higher?
No, this is all organic. So in other words, these are the ads. This is pay-per-click.
Oh yeah, I got you.
And so is this over here.
Yeah.
This right here is the maps, and there's only, this is all organic. So you have to actually. That's why I'm saying, like for Lasek, you guys are showing up on the maps. For Lasik, you guys are not showing up on the map. So this guy, you can see, it's a pin, it's a map because it's got this little pin right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the other thing that I wanted to point out here is that, if I go back here to you guys, so where it was Park Avenue, Lasek, you can see here that these can be pushed off here. I want to make a point. A lot of this stuff can be pushed off just by doing basically a hangout like we just did. You can see here, you guys have obviously, I guess you've targeted this. Okay, so there you go. Park Avenue Safe Site, Lasek, Surgery Park Avenue. Okay, Park Avenue, Lasek. Okay, so these are all the videos that are, let me just see more, and let's go to videos here. So here's our video right here. You see that?
Oh, yeah.
So as time goes on, as we optimize this video, that is a scary one right there. As time goes on, we're going to be able to get this video up here, hopefully, above these other ones, or at least so that when somebody goes on and searches Park Avenue Lasek, that video shows up here on this first page. Now, the other thing that you guys, and obviously, you can see what's really being weighted heavily in Google's mind. It's not unusual to see this. It's other directories. This is why you look at yellow pages. The point that I want to make here is that when you type in, for example, any business name and their city, which is what Liz has talked about in the first presentation, is you'll see their reputation. And typically, this is what people are doing. There's actually a study that was shown that was done of 200 people, and I know you guys are big on studies, is that basically 200 people study was done. They were asked, if you're referred to a business, where do you go? And 90% of those people responded that they go online. And of the 90%, 60% said they go to the directories. In other words, they'll go online, they'll type in Park Avenue, Lasek or Lasik, and they'll see what they find. And so that's why it's so important to make sure that you're weeding your garden, if you will, so that when people do go here, they find the great reviews and they find great information about you, especially on this first page. And so, and what's ranking here is obviously, Google's weighting heavily the ripoff report, and so we got to make sure that you get, you've got really good star ratings on all these directories, and that you also build other assets that are specifically targeting this word right here, and then also the word Lasik. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I think you guys are doing that, you can see what's ranking here. Look at this, ZocDoc. It's all the directories. Bless you.
It's extremely difficult to get those Gawker ones and the big ones because they have so much traffic going through them. I mean, you can see there yourself. That's been up since 2012. It's extreme. Like we've tried moving it with different landing pages and stuff, but it's really difficult to move something that's getting that much traffic.
Which one? You mean this report right here?
The Gawker one. That one there.
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah.
Okay, this is something you don't want here.
No, definitely not.
Okay, this is okay. Okay. Yeah, so it is. They've got a lot of authority. The only thing that, from our experience, because this is, as you know, this is what's considered. This is not reputation management. I mean, it is. It's what we consider this as reverse SEO. It's kind of a lingo that we, it's one of our kind of catchphrases that we use, because ultimately, what it is exactly that. We're doing what we typically do in reverse. We typically want to get content ranked as high as possible for the point of that content staying there so that people can click on it. What we're doing in this case is we're getting that content ranked for the purpose of pushing a link off the first page. That's why we call it reverse SEO for short. And so you want to get as much valuable content, creating brand new blogs, things that Google is going to really weight with a lot of, or really give a lot of value to, so that it ranks higher than this Gawker and the ripoff report. And ultimately, we've done that, and there's just to give you a little bit of insight and a little bit more value today. Obviously it's the Facebook, it's the YouTube, keyword optimized towards your keywords that we're talking about here again, which is right up here. And then you also want to create things like Blogger blogs and Tumblr blogs and anything else. I would even create a website, just parkavenuelasek.com and Lasek, so that and put content on it. Google.
I mean, we're actually launching 2 new websites to go with the SafeSite1.com. So we're launching parkavenuelasek.com and parkavenuelaservision.com. So that'll be on the next week.
Good.
So hopefully, with how good the SafeSite1 is organically, we're just going to leave that one there, and then hopefully the other ones will get enough traffic to get up onto that first page as well.
Yep. And I figured you sound pretty savvy, so I figured I just wanted to kind of add that little extra insight there, and just add a little bit more to what Liz is talking about, because that's really what the point of this whole part of this section is to just give you guys, in addition to the value that we've given you in terms of getting the actual interview, just give you like a specific strategy of how we can help you out. So with that, I'll let Liz kind of finish up here. So take it away.
Oh, wait.
Okay,
I'm using this computer.
Sorry, here we go.
I'm not using my computer. There we go. Perfect. Okay, cool. So moving on. So we already went over this game changer. Ryan just went over this. Anytime someone does a search for company name plus their city, it reveals the reputation. We took a look at yours. So we did that live, and so we see, even if someone is going online and wanting to just get directions to the Park Avenue location, when they go online, that's what they're going to see. So exactly everything that you're doing, it's awesome that you have those 2 websites that you're going to be putting content on, so you can push that negative pressure down. Then marketing game changer number 3. Now, I know the other day we didn't have time to go into all the marketing game changers. We didn't do the training, actually. So the second, so this one, I'll go a little bit more in detail. So this is marketing game changer number 3, is that SEO, social media, pay-per-click, and local marketing, none of it works anymore if you have bad reviews online. So that's what you're seeing. Why would you be, paying all this money for ads and pay-per-click and doing that if it shows them that Gawker report, or it shows them the ripoff report? And so this is why this is a traditional way of doing things, and this is what most businesses do. And it's great that you're aware, you're being proactive, you are working, really diligently to get that down. And so then what most people do after that, they say, hey, I need to get some reviews and build a 5-star reputation. So this is not how we recommend doing things. What we actually recommend you doing is to flip-flop that around. Really focus on building that 5-star reputation first, because that, by claiming those directories, and creating all that different content online, that's going to push down that ripoff report. It's going to push down that Gawker guy on there. It's going to make it just not be on there. Sorry, what?
If we could guess, I mean, the fact that the Facebook page or his LinkedIn page isn't on the first page isn't great. I mean, we should be able to get both of those. I know Google favors those two pretty heavily. So we should be able to get those two onto the front page.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Yeah, the Facebook page and Google Plus, all of that.
It is.
I didn't see. You saw the Facebook page?
Yep, the Facebook page it was.
Oh, it is on the first page?
Yeah, look right here.
Oh, it's not on the page.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay,
It
okay.
is on there. It's just the bottom.
Okay, yeah, well, the
It's on there.
LinkedIn's on there. The other one, that we're seeing a lot is Google Plus typically, which is already there, and then I would do Pinterest.
Pinterest.
Tumblr. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What was your question, Mark?
No, I'm just taking notes here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Pinterest is very, very, very valuable in Google's eyes. Pinterest right now, I would create a LinkedIn page, just like you can do a Facebook fan page. I would do a LinkedIn page for the business, and specifically, Mark, target the words Park Avenue, Lasek, or Lasik.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what you want to name it. Look at what's happening here. Look at this. You see that?
Yeah.
Park Avenue.
Oh, it's safe side and Lasek, yeah.
Exactly. So let me just go here. Hold on. So what they're doing is they're honing in on that right there. Look at they're highlighting those words. You need to specifically target and name it the word that you want people to find it for. So in other words, and we know that people are typing in your business name and your city. So you always want to, this is how people are finding you when they're referred to you. Whether it's off, and that's really the gist. If you get anything today, the takeaway is that what we're talking about, and I don't want to steal Liz's thunder, is that this really transcends not just online, but this also goes into offline, because people are being referred to you, especially a doctor like Dr. Chen. He's got a lot of people that are talking about him every day. I bet you there, if you go into AdWords, I bet you there's a lot of people just typing in his name. Do you know how many people are typing in his name?
I don't.
I bet there's a few, and I guarantee you, we could actually take some time and find out exactly. I know you've got another meeting after this.
Yeah, but you could take your computer and you could finish it up.
Yeah. So here, anyway, long story short, that's what you want to target. Look, see what Google's picking up on here.
Yeah, that's really, really interesting. I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
You see that? They're highlighting because that's what Google's looking for. So if you name, and I don't want to give you we can do this. I mean, this is something that we do. We do for people. I mean, that's how I know so much about it. But basically, that's what you want to do. And so it's Tumblr, it's Blogger, it's Pinterest, like I said, and Foursquare, LinkedIn. Telling you, those right there might push the rip-off report and the other one right off the first page.
That'll be awesome.
All right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Liz.
Great.
Here, let me show you. There you go.
Okay, cool. So just let's get back through this. We already went over this. So first, build a 5-star reputation, and then step 2, market that 5-star reputation to get more, patients to work with. So you do that by everything that Ryan just went over. So now we talked some stats about, to what extent do people trust the following forms of advertising. Well, Nielsen Global actually did a study on this too. They want to see who is completely trusted. Well, of course, number 1 spot, we would trust to see this on, people trust recommendations from people that you know. That's 92%. And the next one that comes down is 70% is consumer opinions posted online.
That's interesting.
Yes, and a couple more slides. I'm going to show you another one that is around consumer opinions. And so, Ryan earlier he shared the stat that's brand new, just came out a week ago, and that people that get a recommendation out of these, 90, out of the people that get a recommendation, 90% of those people that get a recommendation from a friend or family member, their sibling, they still go online and they are checking out what the consumer opinions posted online are. They're going to Yelp. They're going to all those review sites. They're looking online. And so what is also really interesting is the next ones. And because, lots of very successful doctors, this is how they're doing their marketing. They are making sure they get in newspaper articles. They're branding their website. But however, these forms of advertising are not being as trusted as they used to. And
Yeah.
even the big one, ads on TV. This was a huge one. Do you guys do any marketing on TV right now?
The only advertising / marketing we do is either free PR stuff in newspapers or
Okay.
SEO.
Great, that's great. So yeah, I'm glad you're not,
Throwing money against the wall.
throwing money away on TV. I mean, I talk to people that's like $40,000 spending on TV ads, and then they don't even have Google reviews or anything online. So thank goodness. So that's just the other interesting part is, focus on marketing and building up those reviews, which you have on Google+, but now it's time to go to these other pages, get claimed on there. So why is reputation just so vital to a business? Well, consumers look up on average 10 reviews before making a decision. Another stat comes from Demand Force, and they found that 70% of consumers trust a business with a minimum of 6 to 10 reviews. So what that really means is that without 6 5-star reviews, your business is not trusted. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Here is another study that was done at UC Berkeley, and what they were looking at is, to what extent do the star ratings improve by just changing a half a star. And what they found is that it can increase a restaurant's business during peak hours by 19%. Now I know you're not a restaurant, but however, just by increasing those star ratings, so increasing that Yelp that was, I believe, was 3.5, to increase that to a 4 or 4.5, I mean, that can make a big difference just even having one new patient a week, doing one new procedure just by increasing that up. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I said yeah. I agree.
Yes, yes. Cool. How am I doing on time? So, what is our definition of reputation marketing? So a lot of people, when they think about reputation, they think about the management side of things. But what we're really focusing on and talking about today is the marketing side of things. So that's building a 5-star reputation online and then leveraging that reputation to get more customers. So we just checked out your reputation right now. Oh, these are different slides.
Yeah.
Than my slides. These are different ones.
Yeah.
Than what I have.
Yeah.
So we just did yours. We did not do the reputation report, however, so let's go pull that right now. So with this reputation report, oops, wrong one. Normally when we pull this, let's see, your rep report.com. So this report, when we pull this, oops, what did I select? There it is.
Would you like to know how to get
Pause
your
it. Okay, so this is a rep report that we're going to pull, and so normally for clients that we're working with, we charge $97 for this, but since you're in beta, you guys are getting this for free. So what this is going to do is I just need your phone number, and then it's going to pull a bunch of information for us. So what is the business number?
212 741
Okay.
8628.
28?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll just have it run in the background. And so what it's doing is it's going out there and it's looking at all the different directories that we're actually looking at like 20 at the same time, and we're looking at what the reviews are for the business for Dr. Chen, and we're also looking to see what other directories are out there that maybe he hasn't claimed, and to give you an idea of some other additional optimization opportunities. Here we go. Here it's generating it. So you can see you've got there's 6 bad reviews out there right now.
Now, for the first time.
And you can see here that his listing score is 30%. So, one was, you have listings that are unclaimed, inaccurate, or not found at 70% of your market's major local directories.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So reviews are 59 claimed. You've claimed it yes, and the citation matches yes, meaning this is your citation right here. So this is your name, address, and phone number, otherwise known as your NAP, or name, address, and phone number, or NAP for short. So what we've done, and there's a nice little picture of Dr. Chen with his dog. That's pretty cool. And then you got Bing, TripIt. Here's all the major directories: Yelp, Foursquare, Merchant Circle. You can see that you're not found for all these. You were claimed on. Oh, you do have Yelp. Okay.
So there's probably some inaccurate.
Yeah, well, I don't know
information.
if it goes off this phone number. So maybe the phone number on Yelp is different. We got to look at that. And then the citation match, you got to see if there's a citation match. The system goes and it uses this phone number, and this. So if it doesn't find it, that's what it is using as its baseline.
That's pretty cool. Did you guys develop that algorithm, or did you buy it off a software developer? Or?
Well, we purchased the rights to it because I saw the value, obviously, in
That's pretty cool.
yeah. I mean, this is valuable for the people that we're meeting with for this exact purpose, obviously. And then here's the actual reviews themselves. So you can see here's the reviews that it scraped from the directories. All of them, any of the negative reviews, it looks like it just found on Google+. It didn't find the ones on Yelp because it didn't find a Yelp account. So that's why. So you got to you want me to take over? Yeah, I'll finish.
Yeah.
And then so let me just go. Yeah.
Over here?
Yep. No, let's go right here. Oh yeah.
I have to film again.
Okay, let me.
But yeah, we won't be filming for another 15 minutes. I just get
Yeah.
Hey Mark, thank you. We're gonna switch off because I have to.
Yeah, that was an absolute pleasure. You guys are really
And
fun.
then if the I mean, we can see how we are with filming. Maybe by the time we finish up, then we can film that testimonial too.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
We can definitely do that. But you can find out, or we can find out maybe where the.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, good, awesome. Okay, so let me just go here.
Quick question. Can you
Yeah.
can you email me that kind of little screenshot of that or whatever? Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, I can actually send you. We'll send you the report. Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, Liz is going to send you the report. We'll create a nice PDF for you so you can look at it in more detail. And then let me go back here. Okay, so how do you create a reputation marketing strategy? That's really the big question here. So we know we have a baseline now. So the next question, Mark, is well, how do you actually do this? And that's part of the big value that we're trying, that we want to bring you guys is how you actually do this. So the first part of this whole strategy is building your reputation, which is the management side of it. The next component of it is marketing, or is to market that reputation, meaning making sure that these reviews are out there for the public to see, both on your social media and on your website. And we do things like also create what we call review commercials, so that we can repurpose these reviews that are on Google Plus that are positive and Yelp, and we repurpose them by showing them off through a review commercial so that they're on YouTube. And we target words like your business name in your city. Most people don't have the presence that you do, and a lot of times it's very easy to be quite honest to get these videos to rank for their business name in their city. And what better way to have people find content about a particular practice than by having people find, for example, an amazing review commercial that highlights an existing review that's out there on Google Plus, and having a professional intro and outro from our spokesmodel. So
what we do have to be careful of, and I mentioned this to Liz, New York State doesn't allow any patient testimonials from medical practices on their website or on the practice's website. So we have to be really careful that it doesn't look like it's coming from our end.
Oh, okay. In New York, that's okay. In New York, there's no. Okay.
So that's a little tricky. We actually got in trouble with New York State about that before. So although having said that, all the other laser vision centers are doing it. So.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So they don't allow you guys to do have any testimonials that you guys have generated, I guess is what you're saying.
Not on your own website. It's a little gray area if it's on YouTube, but if they see it's coming from your website or your account, then you could be in a little bit of trouble.
Okay, so YouTube's a gray area. Then there's an opportunity right there.
That's why they wanted us to do testimonials.
Oh, we got it. Man, there's a lot of opportunity in the state of New York then. Wow, that's really cool. That's a good insight. Thank you for that, Mark. I mean, that's good to know. Specifically for what we're doing, because we can then really we can leverage our Business Trends TV channel, and it could be a neutral third-party site. Love it.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
No, yeah, no wonder.
I'll expect my stock options in the mail, will I?
Right, dude, I love it, man. You're savvy, man. You know your way around business, and I think that's cool. So, So the third component here is managing the reputation. That's done through monitoring and then engaging with those people that leave reviews. Now, Mark, one of the biggest things that you can do, it's a huge opportunity for you guys, is engage with those people that are leaving reviews on your Google Plus page, on your Yelp page, on your Zocdoc, everywhere. It's going to be really critical.
Hi, Victoria.
Do you think it can look a little petty if you go after everyone who writes a negative review or counter, or is that what you recommend? Do you actually counter every negative review to go?
Crash for schooling it.
It can seem a little bit maybe, but man, I'll tell you, I think you can really, leverage your online reputation by doing that, because it gives you an opportunity to really, create a lot of interest in what you're doing, and I just think it's a huge opportunity, man. I mean, you can definitely, like, when we get a review, I always respond, because it gives me an opportunity to really talk about what we're doing, and really add more information to, it's definitely an opportunity to leverage, because you can, let's say somebody's talking about Lasek, you can respond and say, hey, you can respond by saying, hey, you know what, our Lasik procedure is getting this kind of, and then when people are reading that, they're getting a lot of other information that they normally wouldn't get with just getting the review. So here's the other, and especially if it's a negative review too, you definitely want to make sure that you respond to those negative reviews. Obviously, not in a way that's going to incite them, rather just in a way that's going to make them feel like they're heard. So. Because if you don't, then people will just assume guilt. You know what I'm saying? Now here's the fourth component, is basically creating the culture, and that's so critical, because ultimately when you do that, you can then get many more people involved in the gathering of reviews. What do you need? Huh? No, I'm using it.
I just popped off. I need to.
I'm using it. Can you go on Wi-Fi for right now?
Yeah, I'm on Wi-Fi for right now.
Okay, just do that. Okay, yeah, switch. Okay, so the other part is creating. She's doing another. So creating the culture is really important, because ultimately, educating and inspiring your staff so that they know when to ask for the review and where to send people to get the review. So, and that's something that I'll show you how to do in a second here. So, here's part of what we do with people in order to help them develop their 5-star reputation. It's creating postcards, business cards, email templates, etc. These are all things that we implement, specific strategies that we use in order to develop a 5-star reputation. Okay. The other thing is here's where the real fun is once you build those reviews, how do you market a business with their reputation? So it's through things like video review marketing, making sure that you get those video reviews, you post them on your YouTube channel or on somebody else's, and people find them. It's through website marketing, making sure that those reviews are posted to your website so that people can see that social proof there.
Can't do that.
Yep. And then social media marketing, posting the reviews to your social media, through email marketing, maps marketing, sales marketing, meaning when somebody's on the fence, you'd mentioned that you do, I overheard obviously the interview, it's a genius idea to pair people up, people that have previously experienced the LASEK with somebody that's new. Imagine also pairing that up with the ability to be able to say, hey, you know what, like you guys can, when you have somebody that knows how to do this, just say, hey, you know what, go look and type in our company name and our city, and look at what people are saying about us. When you get that other stuff off there, I'm telling you, man, that's going to be huge to be able to say that. So let me show you. I told you a little bit about the fact that we have a. I told you we showed you how we actually create media, like the postcards and business cards. So let me just show you. This is our media center that we create for people. This media center is a one-stop shop for our customers to go to be able to print out, for example, business cards, table tents, flyers, all with a a QR code here and with a a link here that takes them directly to a feedback page, which is the other cornerstone of our system. We've got postcards, stickers, window clings, counter cards. We've even got email templates, 5 of them, that can be sent out to current customers, first-time customers, all with that that feedback page URL that's custom for you guys. So I'll show you what ours looks like. Our feedback. Here's feedbackam.com, and you can see here that if you go to feedbackam.com, you'll see here's the reviews. We drink our own juice. Here's our feedback page. This is a very powerful system because it does 3 things. Number 1, it gets good reviews. Number 2,
well, can you edit what reviews go up on it?
What? Say that again.
Can you edit what reviews go up on it? Hello? Hello?
Oh, can you hear me? Sorry. Mark, can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yep.
Okay. So what was the question again? Sorry.
Do you edit those reviews, or do you just let everything go up?
No, and that's a good question. Watch this. You're going to love this. Because we want real reviews from real people using their own Google accounts, their own Yelp accounts. These are reviews that have come in for us right here. Again, we're always marketing our business with our reviews, okay? And not only that, we can ask great feedback questions. We can have you ask up to 5 specific questions that you want to know, that you want to get feedback from your customers on about your business. So you can know if things are working, if they're not working, etc. And not only that, but you can get referable. You can create your own referable moments here. On a scale of 1 to 5 or 1 to 10, how likely are you to refer a friend or colleague? My staff knows, my executive assistant knows when we get a 10 here, that she responds. She gets referred.
We sort of do that. I mean, we graduate patients at 1 month, and one of the things we do with every graduated patient is we get at least 1 lead out of them. We also get a photo with them and a 2-line quote as well, saying how good their experience was.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, well, check this out. Did you notice what happened here? I didn't want to do that too fast. Check this out. You see what? Watch this. Okay, you see how that went away? Now watch this. Okay, now what? Okay, now watch this. If somebody wants to leave a 4 or 5-star review, they get the options to leave them also on 3 different directories of our choice. That's
clever.
If it's 3, 2, or 1, they don't get the option.
That's really clever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you can have the opportunity, Mark, to drive as many people as you want to a page that you can get real good feedback, real unfiltered feedback, and you can also get an amazing opportunity to get that review to go live on 3 of the directories of your choice. And it's a real review, Mark. It's not just a, in other words,
not just me sitting typing hundreds of reviews.
What's that?
I said it's not just me sitting typing hundreds of reviews.
Exactly. No, we don't. We want real reviews. We only want to do what's going to be in the best interest long term for your business. And again, and also the fact that doing that is against Google's terms of service. We want you to be able to stay in good graces with Google, and we also want these reviews to stay there forever. And the only way to do that is to make sure that these people are logging in with their own account and they're leaving a review on their own Google+, Yelp, Bing, Yahoo, whatever account it is that they're choosing to leave the review on. So watch this. I'm going to show you how this works. If I say, okay, I want to leave this same review that I'm leaving on this page also on Google+, then what happens is it redirects me to this page, which is going to allow me to then leave the review on Google+. And it takes a few seconds here, but watch this. So here's
Here's what they say.
Hi, and thank you for leaving such great feedback. Your opinion truly matters, not just to us, but it helps others. So the next step is...
So obviously this would come from Dr. Chen, because we know that the likelihood that somebody's going to take the next step will go up by about 20% if this is actually from the business owner. Okay, so watch this.
So share your experience and post your feedback online as a review of our business. You can do that by simply signing into your account on the page above me, or if you don't have an account, you can quickly sign up for one. Then click the copy review button next to me and paste your feedback from the box above. It's really that simple. Remember, your opinion matters because it inspires and informs others around you. So,
okay, so now all I do is I just click the copy review, and this review that I left on the previous page will actually be copied to my clipboard, and I'll be redirected immediately to the Google Plus page, because that's the page that I chose to leave it on, and then I can just paste it, rate it, and then publish it.
Thanks. So our happy patient is here if you want to do that testimonial. How much longer do you want to kind of go through this stuff for?
Oh no, that's. I mean, I just wanted to show you that. I mean, that's the main thing. That's it.
That's pretty cool, man. I'm really impressed by your whole kind of business model and your whole shtick. To be honest, it's pretty good.
Good. No, I'm glad, because I think, I mean, we can. This is, we can definitely put together a strategy session for you guys, and that's what I'd love to do, is to set up a time to actually, and I'll have Liz follow up with you on that. Is we want to put together a specific strategy for you guys, and at the end of that, you guys can choose to either, do this yourself, because we're going to give you some more tips to do this, yourself if you want to. You could use us. You can use, do this with somebody else, but keep in mind that there's really nobody else that does specifically reputation marketing. So that's what makes us unique. So, or you could have us do it. So. And so that would be a strategy session that would be just custom for you guys. We'll do a little bit more in-depth, research on you guys, and make sure that we come up with a strategy that would be custom for you. So I'll have Liz get together with you to put that together, okay?
Yeah, that's absolutely super. Listen, as I said, I'm very impressed by everything, and I'd love to do a kind of strategy session with you guys, and then we can see where we want to take it from there.
Sounds good. Why don't we do this? I'm going to mute myself. I'll interview. You have the person ready there?
Yeah, it's Bob.
Bob. Okay. Okay, great. So let's let me just give Bob the 4W, testimonial education.
Yeah.
And so I'll give him that little information, and then what we'll do is we'll just I'll record it. I'll just turn off all the background noise here, and that way Liz can do what she's doing, and we can get a really good video testimonial from Bob.
Beau.
What's that?
Beau.
Oh, okay.
Beau. No last B.
Okay. Beau. Got it.
He's going to sit in the chair now. He's going to sit here for a minute.
Am I going to be front center?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You got it, Dave.
Hey there, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going, Beau?
Good.
Good. Awesome. Okay. So my name's Ryan. How you doing? Let's what we're gonna do is just get a really quick testimonial from you. We call it 4W testimonial. It's real simple. It's who you are, where you're from, what benefits you received. So obviously your name, where you're from, what benefits you received, and then why you would recommend them to others.
There we go.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so number
Okay. Okay, so I will. What I'm going to do is, whenever you're ready, we're already recording, so I'm just going to mute myself and make it so that you're the one who's being shown on the screen. Just you want to make sure that you look right into the camera. Okay, so right into the camera. Instead of looking at me, I know it's mesmerizing. You want to look down. You want to look at me, but you want to look right into that camera there the whole time that you're talking, and then just talk about your experience. If you have had a previous experience with Lasek or LASIK, whatever you're talking about, then basically you want to talk about that experience and juxtapose it to what you've experienced with Dr. Chen. Does that make sense? if you have that experience. I don't know if you have, if you haven't.
I'm going to be talking about.
What's that?
So the first question is talking about your experience, which was 12 or 19, 20, over 20.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just let you. I'm gonna mute myself, and then you just go ahead when I'm done. When you can't, I'll tell you. So just go ahead. 1, 2, 3.
Sure. Hey, my name is Beau. I live and work in New York, and about November last year, I got both my eyes done by Dr. Chin's practice. It was a Lasek non-cutting procedure. And in the couple of weeks leading up to the procedure, the staff here was really great in terms of educating me on exactly what's going to be happening, and following the procedure, which I now understand to be the most important part. They were also extremely encouraging, and they were always ready to answer my questions. Any discomfort I had, they took care of it right away. And for me, it really wasn't something that I sought out to do. I was friends with Dr. Chin before, and I've heard about LASIK and getting vision correction, but the staff really put me at ease about the procedure and the benefits of the procedure. And I've got, it's been 4 or 5 months since I've gotten the procedure done, and have not looked back since, and I'm really enjoying not having to wear contacts. It's you don't really know the difference until you wake up and the world is not blurry until you put the contacts on. Can't really explain it with words.
Okay, awesome. Let's try to do that one more time, and this time, Beau, let's do it. Let's do it where you're shooting to make it 45 seconds to 60 seconds in length, like a minute or less. And just talk specifically about the benefits, like, what are the actual outcomes that you got, like hard, tangible outcomes that you got, and then maybe why you would recommend them based on that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And
maybe mention the non-cutting, how bad your vision was before, what you couldn't do before, what you can do now.
Yes. Yep.
Trying to show you here, you got the channel, you got the knob and shit like that.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't clear enough.
So Ryan, you want me to focus just on the benefits of the procedure?
Yeah, maybe two or three benefits, and or 1 or 2, just the benefits, and then say, that would be great. Just short, brief, to the point. Who you are, where you're from, the benefits you got, and then why you would recommend them to others.
Okay.
Maybe their staff. Maybe Mark's amazing. All that kind of stuff. Yeah.
So we're going to start with my name is Beau. I'm from New York. All that stuff.
Yep. Really quick. It's the same stuff. Who you are, where you're from, what benefits, and then why you'd recommend them to others. Just really short, sweet. What are those benefits that you got? Like, I got a now 20/20 vision. I've got, whatever. I don't know, whatever those benefits are that you got. Okay. And then why you'd recommend them in terms of maybe their office staff or the way you were treated and all that kind of stuff. And then just try to make it succinct. About a minute.
I've never heard that.
The last one was way too long, right?
Yeah. It was about 2 minutes. I'll be done in a minute.
1 minute?
Yep. Okay. 1, 2.
Hi, my name is Beau. I'm from New York. I got my procedure done last November, and ever since I was able to quickly recover to slightly better than 20/20. And for me, I'm an active person, and it makes a world of difference. Whether I'm running, cycling, swimming in the pool, or playing sports. Totally different from wearing contacts, even though you might feel the same. And the staff here really made the difference in terms of putting me at ease and seeing me through the process. And it's always good to, when your vision is going under the knife, it's always good to have people that you can depend on.
Awesome. That's a wrap.
All right.
So are you going to keyword that one as well with Park Avenue Lasek?
Yes, we're gonna keyword that one also.
All right, sweet. Is that everything? Thanks, Beau.
Yeah, sure.
Is that everything?
Okay, man. That's it. That's it.
Hey, listen, absolute pleasure. Had a blast, and we'll be in touch soon. All right.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Well, I'll have Liz. Liz is gonna call you about doing that the strategy session. Okay.
Sweet, Brian. Sweet.
All right. Later.
Great stuff, man. Have a good